Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon to some of you according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under IPOB, led by Mazi NNAMDI KANU, who is always a winner. It doesn't matter the intimidation. He is always a winner. Nobody can defeat NNAMDI KANU. From 2015, they have been taking him to court. Till today, they have never judged him. They have never secured a single victory over him. Court kept discharging NNAMDI KANU from 2015. Is the leader of IPOB. We are always winner. Nigeria have been killing IPOB since 2015 till today. Did they win us? The answer is no. Did we pick up arms? The answer is no. But are we not still here? Nobody can defeat us. Nobody can defeat NNAMDI KANU. Nobody. We are here. And Nigeria must be destroyed. Let us pray. Nani pray, nani ekele. Nare ekele, nare otuto, nare ọjịja mma, nare mbuli elu, nare chi isi bụ chi. Ị na-adịru ebi ebi, ị naghị agbanwe. Ihe i kwere anyị na nkwa site n'ọnụ NNAMDI KANU, ị na-emezukwa ya. Ọ gwakwara anyị ọzọ na as we proceed, that you, Chukwu Okike Abiama in heavens, preside over every of our proceedings. And you have been showing it to us. Anyị na-ekele gị, anyị na-aja gị mma, anyị na-asọpụrụ gị. Imeela Zudo, imeela Zemeri, imeela Chineke IPOB, imeela Chineke NNAMDI KANU, imeela Chineke Ojukwu, imeela Chineke Biafra, imeela Chineke ndị agha Ojukwu, imeela Chineke ndị Biafra, nọ all over the world. Nara ekele, nara otuto, nara ọjịja mma n'isi NNAMDI KANU, nara ọjịja mma n'isi lawyers anyị na lawyers NNAMDI KANU, nara ọjịja mma maka na ịbụ chi n'aha gị, chi ukwu okike. Abia amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. He said, thank you. We move. As simple as that. I think before we go to the second topic, we need to touch the first there, that is another victory for NNAMDI KANU. If we hit it, we will now go to the main topic. We need to hit it, and it is a breaking news. Let me read from here. Just ruling, court update. The ruling of the Federal High Court, Abuja, 20th July 2023, as ruled by Justice Bintanyako. Citizen NNAMDI KANU must be granted access to medical practitioner of his choice, as ruled by Federal High Court, Abuja, that his personal medical practitioners must be present whenever any surgical procedure is carried out on him outside stroke inside the DSS confinement. Do you understand? We continue. Facebook allow people now. That every medical procedure carried out on IPOB leader Mazi NNAMDI KANU must be recorded in Anokwe. That Mazi NNAMDI KANU must be handed over all his medical reports as it is his legal right. This is in a name. All those of us you have been lying. Hey, I have the we are giving report. We are doing. Ige with the DSS, you bring them. Kaem, kadot yalele ihe inako. Okay. That the order by the Federal High Court, Abuja, is totally different from that of Omaha High Court. Hence, preliminary objection filed by the federal government struck out. Did you understand? It was struck out. Mind you, all these orders and judgments were given to compel a public agency, which is DSS, to carry out with immediate effect as ordered by the court of jurisdiction, which it has previously refused to obey. Reporter. Okay. Reported and compiled by Ibe Amarachi for IPOB legal team. Now you understand. Another veteran. You know, this is the matter. Oh, Ozokome. No wonder DSS told Kanunta to insult Ozokome and see if he can be provoked with the useless tweet. Ozokome and the Ejiofor that shifted, but it's Ejiofor that shifted for Ozokome to come, shows genuinity. He's a great man. Not easy for an Igbo man or anybody that is at the top or that is leading to shift, to even go for another person to come and take over his position. He was the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. But he handed over the issue of Nnamdi Kanu to Professor Mike Ozokome. And he's still the lead counsel to IPOB. Mike Ozokome is the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. Because Ejiofor is trusted. Now we move. DSS have been coming to court. If we raise this matter in the court, they will tell you, we have been giving him food. We feed him. We give him medication. It is time now that the doctor, his personal doctor, will now assess those things you have been saying, those medicine you have been giving him, all those things. It is time. Then all the report you have carried on Nnamdi Kanu, you submit it to him. It is his right. We have secured another one. Not today, today we secured it, but it did not start today. We started securing victory from 2015, December till today. But you'll be surprised to go to one page and see comment section of frustrated Nigerians and frustrated saboteurs and haters of Nnamdi Kanu. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu was in the detention, but they never count their teeth with their tongue and say, this man that cannot be jailed by federal government, the man that is even with the issue of Biafra, he cannot be jailed. When federal government have been jailing ordinary politicians, you cannot ask yourself a question. Who is this man who is always right? Who is this man? Nnamdi Kanu. He is always right. Who is this man? Now, you have to shift from his way, knowing that he cannot be intimidated. You say the Buhari will jail him. Did the Buhari jail him? No, until Buhari died. Right? Nobody, Nnamdi Kanu is, everything he do is legit. Everything he do is legal. Every of his brokers, he guides them on Radio Biafra. But you can go and try to imitate him. You will fail it. Because you are not intelligent like him. He's not fighting for Biafra anyhow. Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra under guideline. Legal guideline. He's not just acting anyhow. Everything he do is legit, both international and local laws. Everything IPOB does are legit. That is why we believe in confronting Nigeria in their courts. If we are not legitimately agitating for Biafra, how can we be strong in confronting Nigeria in their court? These are questions that saboteurs and the haters of IPOB and haters of Nigeria. Because when you refuse to compel your government to obey court order, you hate your country. So you think you love your country to come to a page and start commenting rubbish against Nnamdi Kanu, who is not facing any trial, have already been decided and acquitted. You should be ashamed of yourself because you hate your country. It is not promotion of the country. You are not promoting your country. Backing up illegalities carried on by the executive. Don't you know you are gone? If you are a Nigerian, you see where they write about against Nnamdi Kanu, you go there and comment in order to praise Nigeria. You are a fool. What made you a fool? You are destroying your country. You are showing your idiocy that you hate Nigeria. If you love Nigeria, you must tell your government to obey court order. That shows that you love that country. But you hate your country. In the other side, you claim you love your country. You don't love your country when you are praising your country when they disobey court orders. Did you understand? We keep securing victory from time to time until Nigeria collapses. There is no way, there is no other way to do it than to destroy Nigeria in their court, as Nnamdi Kanu promised. No other way. Do not shift. Do not shift. Focus. Nnamdi Kanu is in Abuja. Nobody can divert our attention. He's in DSS and must be released. Allow him access to his personal doctors of his choice. Can you understand? Hand over every medical report or anything over to Nnamdi Kanu. It is his legal right. Right? So, one thing we don't want to welcome of any kind is that for somebody to create any room, because the judge ruled that either he is carrying on any surgery outside the DSS or inside the DSS. So that inside DSS, we mark it bad. Did you understand? We take the first one outside the DSS. Let me go to that place and get the ruling. Let me read it. I want to remove something here so that you get the point and know our stance. Right? That his personal medical practitioners must be present whenever any surgical procedure is carried out on him outside stroke inside the DSS. Now, you see why we remove our inside DSS. Why are we removing it? Because Nnamdi Kanu is not standing trial. Now you see our reason of marking it bad. He will carry on surgery outside DSS. That is his right because he's already a freed man. Do you understand? If Nnamdi Kanu is a convict of different type, either a convict of high term jail or like from 5 to 21 years, convict of being into life imprisonment, or convict of condemned criminal CC, right? Then that is when decision can be made for Nnamdi Kanu to carry on surgery in detention. If he's standing trial, they may say, okay, even if he's standing trial, under awaiting trial, the barrister will file a motion for bail, and he will be granted bail. Highest sin, if they take him outside the hospital, they may say he will not leave so state. He will be the thing will be happen in this state, right? They may go to the hospital and put a chain on the leg or send security to be there with him in this hospital, if they think so. But he's not standing any trial. He's not in a waiting trial. He's not a convict. He's not a condemned criminal. He's not a lifer. So it is if health condition can be a reason for an inmate, an awaiting trial mate, to be granted bail or even discharged. How come somebody that has been freed, discharged and acquitted will not be allowed to go and treat himself? What exactly do federal government need? Let me tell you, if you are in a waiting trial, you have a very serious health issues, your barrister will file a motion to the High Court, and the High Court will grant you bail. They will come with doctor's report. They will grant you bail. When bail is granted, they may handle it anyway, right? Sorry, when bail is granted, you go and take care of yourself. Then you report back to court. You'll be coming to court. Then maybe the prosecutor may find a way to cut the bail, right? While they keep arguing with your lawyer. The judge may cut the bail. You go back to detention. No problem. But the issue is that you'll be granted bail to go and treat yourself. But if you are a condemned criminal, lifer, or high-term jail, any treatment you will get will come through the pardon of the government. It is the government that will give you pardon to carry on any treatment. So they may decide you will not go outside as a condemned criminal. They will decide you may not go outside as a life imprisonment, somebody that is in life imprisonment, lifer. They may decide you will not go outside for any treatment as a convict, right? But an awaiting trial mate, he will be granted bail. He or she will be granted bail. But a freed man like Nnamdi Kanu, nothing like any compensation. Government have nothing like to compensate Nnamdi Kanu than to allow him to go, because he have already secured victory. One of the highest ruling you may ever secure in any court in the world, discharged and acquitted. The highest. There is no other pronouncement. The highest. There is discharge. There is dismiss. There is caution and discharge. There is stroke out. There is stroke off. There is strike out. There is dismiss. There is bail. There is bail. So none of this one. He only secured discharge and acquitted. Go, you did not do anything. Go, you did not do anything. Caution and discharge is that the judge discovered you did it and he cautioned you. But this one is not caution and discharge. This one is discharged and acquitted. So that one we cancel it bad. We mark it bad. The ruling that said one thing, he said the doctor, his personal doctor, will be aware or will be there in case of any surgery to be carried on Nnamdi Kanu. He said outside DSS or inside DSS. Do you understand? The one we are marking bad is inside DSS. That's what I've been analyzing since, to know the reason why we mark it bad. The one we accepted is outside DSS, because that is his right. He have already been discharged and acquitted. Nobody can defeat Nnamdi Kanu. Take it, go up, come down. His mission is different from those politicians Nigeria have been defeating. He is not here to share money with you. He is not here to ask for position. He is not here to betray. He is not here to get any political position. He is here to free his people in truth and in honesty. So you cannot defeat him. You cannot win him. Tell me a strategy Nigeria have not brought against us. Tell me. So which other strategy do they want to bring? You are keeping a leader in detention for his followers to scatter and for him to abandon his quest, isn't it? You want to subdue him. You want to break him down. That's why you keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention. When you cannot achieve these things, why are you still keeping him? Because these things cannot be achieved. You know, there are things you'll be doing. It's okay. It is entering. It is about to happen. One, you cannot destroy the movement he kept. Because these are the two agendas you may ever try to secure. That is, two things you need to secure by kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu. But you cannot secure it. One, Nnamdi Kanu can never abandon Biafra. It is one of the reasons why you kidnap him. So that you will torture him, you will do him this, you will do him that, you will carry on injustice on him, you will keep him in solitary confinement, you will deny him access to the prime material, you will keep him hungry, you will deny him many things. It is to break him down. You bring false information, it is to break him down. But when you cannot break him down, what else? Do you want to kill him? You cannot break Nnamdi Kanu down with any tactics, whether delay or whether anyone or he is undefeatable. You cannot break him down. Now, the IPOB, which is the second agenda to destroy, you cannot destroy us. The only people you can destroy are people who have second agenda, people that have plan B. Our only plan is Biafra. There is no plan B. There is no, it's only plan A, only that one. No B, only one. Restore Biafra. And again, why you cannot take Nnamdi Kanu away from us is because we have nothing else. We don't have road, we don't have anything, we don't have airport, we don't have seaport, nothing. The only thing we have is Nnamdi Kanu. And all these things I am mentioning, our God kept them inside Nnamdi Kanu. Therefore, anything you are thinking that it will happen on Nnamdi Kanu, mind you that Nnamdi Kanu have no replacement. Mind you that Nnamdi Kanu have no substitution. Mind you that there is no enticement to the people of Biafra in exchange for Nnamdi Kanu. Mind you that there is nothing you can present to us in exchange for Nnamdi Kanu. That is why we are telling you that we have followed all due proceedings according to self-determination as IPOB have chosen to follow. But you kept provoking us and we kept maintaining it. What we're asking you now is, when you cannot obey court order, what else do you want? Now, when you cannot break Nnamdi Kanu down to denounce Biafra, what else do you want? When you cannot destroy IPOB with your infiltrators, gang, and criminality and artificial criminality in our land, artificial insecurity in our land, in Biafra land, which you told your media to be tagging on IPOB, which you have been sponsoring. If IPOB cannot be destroyed with that, what else are you keeping Nnamdi Kanu for? If you can unlawfully, overnight, proscribe IPOB in your country, and since 2017, you have never convicted a single IPOB family member. Since 2021, you kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. You have never convicted him. We ask you, what else are you keeping Nnamdi Kanu for? What else? What do you want to achieve? You cannot destroy IPOB. You cannot break Nnamdi Kanu down. You cannot jail IPOB family member. You cannot jail Nnamdi Kanu. What else? What else now? Hey. We are dealing with them in truth and in honesty. We never pick up arm. All of you are dancing. You see Nigerians, they are frustrated. All of them are frustrated. You can't block us. We are on divine mission. You cannot block us. We have reason. We have reason. Unstoppable. Anywhere you put our case, we win. Anywhere we win. Anywhere we win. In court of Nigeria, not in Ghana court. Not in South Africa court. Not in Congo. Not the court in Congo. This is Nigerian courts. Let us watch the DSS. You know, they are frustrated. They took on a mission they cannot accomplish. How can you tell Nnamdi Kanu, who are you? Nnamdi Kanu told you in the court that the Buhari can't tell him he's mad when the nonsense was alive. Can't tell him he's mad. He cannot jail me. Did it happen? Yes. You know, people forgot this prophecy. This is a prophecy. You cannot jail me. He said it. You cannot. And Buhari finished his tenure. He didn't finish his tenure. Buhari died and people carried on Buhari tenure. And they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu in order to jail him. But it came to pass that both Buhari, when he was alive, and both those that carry on the government of Buhari could not be able to jail Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu defeated them from 2015 to 2021 in all the charges, from amendment to amendment, from amendment to amendment of different kinds, different names, what even charges we cannot remember again. We ask you, why are you still keeping him? Are you keeping him that you want to defeat him? Are you keeping him that you want to kill him unlawfully? That's what we are asking. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be jailed. Nnamdi Kanu cannot be break down. IPOB cannot be destroyed. IPOB cannot be put in confusion. What else do you need? We are asking you. Have you stopped Radio Biafra? What else do you need? Everything is in tight. Radio Biafra is there. IPOB is there. IPOB is in charge of all the department of everything. From unit, zone, everything in charge of IPOB. We are in charge. Our lawyers our legal team are intact. ESN are intact in the bushes and the forest. Upon the criminal gang, all of you recruited to destroy ESN. Everything is intact. Nnamdi Kanu is intact. In confronting you in your court, as you presented to the world, who have been defeated Nnamdi Kanu, why are you not doing the needful? Nigeria, why are you so cowardice that at this very point you hate your country? You claim to be Nigerians, but you cannot tell your government to obey court order. That is when you can be able to have, you can be able to, at least you can be respected. But as for now, no citizen of Nigeria, you can only see them wherever Nigerian police bring a propaganda. We invaded ESN camp. Can Nigerian police or army swear and say, if true, we have invaded ESN army, or ESN camp, or Nigerian army have invaded ESN camp? Can you swear? But if you see it on Vanguard page, you see some Nigerian youth, they say yes. You don't know that your army and police are lying. I ask you, can Nigerian police or army park their vehicle on the road and march on their leg, with their leg for 2 hours or 3 hours and get inside the bush where ESN camps? Can they? But if they show you 2 posts from the main road, 2 posts, where they went and they hide the flag, they'll hide flag there. Smarter, you see them. When they always show you where the camp of ESN, did you not see where they park their vehicle? At the side of the road. Then watch their video. How many posts do they march? 2 posts to the bush. That is what Nigerian police and army will present. Ask yourself, can ESN camp 2 posts to the main road? Can they camp from the bush to the road? The answer is no. Then who can hide flag under the bush? Now you ask yourself, does ESN operate with the flag? The answer is no. Now you go to the ESN assembly. When they were assembled, when Nnamdi Kanu launched them, there was no Biafra flag there. They are not Biafra army. Biafra flag is not tagged on their uniform. Then you ask Nigerian army and police, why do you always come up with the flag hidden under the bush? You say it's ESN. You can't be inside ESN camp. ESN does not operate with flag. Are they operating with the flag in the bush to show it to the animals or to show it to the grasses? Will you be holding flag, you hide it? Flag of a nation can be raised up. Not to 2 posts from the main road. That is where you see Nigeria commenting. Hey, it is good though, for them. Let them see it. It is a lie. It's not ESN camp. ESN, you march 3 hours, 2 hours on leg. Some camps 4 hours. Where is the strength of Nigerian police? So, don't you know that their strength is their vehicle? They invent community where you cannot get a single gun with armor car. They start shooting. That's their vehicle. They cannot even go to the bushes upon the armor car and look for ESN. But you will see them 2 posts to the main road. And they will present to you, this is ESN camp, and you will clap. And they will go to the prison and bring inmates and show you their back. As foolish as you are. Mad people everywhere. Thank you. I'm Jimadonala. Kwangwa yondo noge. Niye agakwa ebi ọsịsọ kama na ya ejitugo mmadụ. Na ndị awụza agwa egbupụrụ isi ha na-efesasị ọbara. Ma ịma gị iche na ọ ga-anwụ. Ọ ga-anwụ mgbe egbupụgokwe Nigeria isi. Ọ ga-anwụ. Ofe tụchicha ahịhịa ndị a giricha ihe niile ọ ga-egiri. Agwa egbupụrụ isi ga-anwụ. Can you understand? Ngwa unu na nje madnala. Na Nnamdi Kanu eji to go mad. Ili diri wendidi follow ye Nnamdi Kanu ko ome mmadụ ihe. Oye ngwa ndị mmadụ n'isi mbụ ha na-eti mkpu. Ana agwa gị na oji na Nnamdi Kanu nwoke mai oji to mmadụ oji to go. Aka ya na-apụ. Oye mkpa Nnamdi Kanu gwara oji ụzọ Kalu. Ma ha gazila ebe a na-eji stop ya. Na ha mara nwa ya na since amụrụ nwa ya. Na nwebe anything na o jidere aka ọ na-ahapụ. And nwebe anything na ọ drag mmadụ na-emeri ya. Ọ ihe let Israel okwu Kalu. Ngwara ọjọọ ụzọ Kalu ha hapụ ya aka. Ha chọọ anything ha chọrọ ka Mazi ha na Nnamdi Kanu gba. Ha chọrọ ya gawa ebe ahụ ọ nọ na Abuja. Ha gazila ebe eji stop ya. Na ha ma na-decide Nnamdi Kanu. Na Nnamdi Kanu wa adult. Na ọ ga-decide onwe. But na ihe ọ na-eme ka ha mata na since a mụrụ ya na ọ hụtụbe anything na o ji aka ọ na-ekwe ahapụ. Na ha mara ihe ahụ ọ na-achọ ha nye ya maka na nwa ya ga-ahapụ datin ọ na-adra gị. Ọ ihe let Israel okwu Kanu gwara ndị a. Ugbu a kwa ha nwoke anaghị emere onye emeri. Hapụ na onye a. I will destroy you in your own court. As simple as that. Ọ naghị eme a na-agwọ n'ere. Ọ naghị eme your hatred, your enmity. You joined criminal gang. Start fighting IPOB. Help, you were facilitating the plan of the enemy. They told you it is for fight for Nnamdi Kanu. You will fight his structure to fight for him. You are a fool. You are a fool. You are an idiot. You help the enemy to fight Nnamdi Kanu. And you think you are wise. The British used you. They used you to fight you. Now we are fighting for free Nnamdi Kanu without a channel. You must channel in line with Nnamdi Kanu so that his record will be straight. There is nothing you did outside his track that can be recorded for him. There is nothing. Go and check. He leads a movement. If you leave his movement, you are not with him. If you are not a registered IPOB member, and if you are fighting alongside with Nnamdi Kanu, you will follow IPOB. There are many Biafrans that are not IPOB family members. They are standing strongly with IPOB. Some of these people you are seeing here, they are not IPOB family members. They know the road. They know you cannot walk with Nnamdi Kanu and for Nnamdi Kanu outside IPOB. It doesn't matter your emotion. Anybody that drag you out of that line is the highest enemy. Your emotion have no position. You have no excuse. There's nothing to present that in the house where we live as family, the same father, the same mother. Small time you be provoked and you go out. Will you go and change the name of your son? Will you go and change son name? You can't change son name, but all of you went out and changed son name. Where have it happened? Where? You can go and build your own house. When they call family meeting, you come. Why do you abandon family meeting? Why? You even change surname. Is that what you're telling me? That you are doing it right? You know the man on Nnamdi Kanu. He can on Facebook. Emagonya. I want to get him a coin. Emagonya di hand. In a day again, I need to. Take him to Tregi Hoku. Also, need them that Catalanos or say no what does they say me. The next person at my back should shoot me down. And others should march. Do you know what it means? You heard Nelly when Nelly misquoted him. What he means is the IPOB command and control. IPOB chain of command. Any day he deviates from this. But Nelly told you, hey, Nnamdi Kanu, because he said, I want our land to become peaceful. That was that day. Simon ever allowed him to come back to his platform. Since so, they have been sharing her nude picture. They were just like they are quarreling. But immediately our leader said, I want our land to become peaceful. That's when their contractor called them and said, keep sight your differences. Go and condemn this thing. He's attacking you. That's why Simon called me. Okay, come to my broadcast. Ask yourself, people that saw a woman that you shared her nude pictures. How come she came to your broadcast, to your platform, to condemn Nnamdi Kanu for demanding for peace in our land. Nelly said, you Mr. Nnamdi Kanu that spoke in the court today, the Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, you have betrayed us. You told us, had I been in the court, I would shoot you. You told us that any day you come on the road and say, there is the next person at your back should shoot you. Did he say no? The same thing I've been saying. I want our land to be calm and peaceful. But all of you were frustrated. You came back again na platform all Eberima. They kept their differences because the government told them, please keep aside your differences. Come and counter this video of Nnamdi Kanu. And they gathered again in Simon Ever platform. After that one, that's the end of Nelly. Do you understand in her platform, in the platform Eberima? Now, what does he mean any day as no more Thursday Shemia? Obrona IPOB so may spell Kanunta, our leader Semba. Oh, you are going to that order. Otaho ono bulo metutra, ono bulo me affect. Oh, you can let us any them signal with Thursday Shemia. Obrona Clifford Iranya launch radio at a may spell. Oh, no, no, launch radio, all the same thing. Oh, you can let us. Obrona no Thursday, signal with Thursday Shemia. Director saying no question at command and control. He should be shut down. He should be somebody will get him down. All the director saying a name is chain of command. The name is code of conduct. The next person should hit him down. That thing, there is something we agreed in IPOB that people died on it, and you must maintain it in their absence. Unless you want to be a betrayer. You think you betray the living easily. The people you can betray the dead easily. No, you can only betray the living easily. You'll be listening. You see the dead, you don't betray the dead easily. Especially in a spiritual war like this. You cannot agree on command and control like Uchemefo who committed crime. Uchemefo will be jailed when Biafra come. He led us to death. Nnamdi Kanu was in detention. All these killings of family members, Uchemefo was in charge. And how does he control us? Command and control. Then after leading us to death, under command and control, to sleep at the head bridge, command and control, to go to Mbo, command and control, to go to Igbocha and protest for Donald Trump, command and control. In the absence of Nnamdi Kanu, Uchemefo come around and say, I don't believe in command and control. Uchemefo is a murderer. He will go to jail. He led us with command and control. Why did he say you don't believe it? So he wants us to forget those ones that died under command and control. You cannot leave them now. They will block you on the road. They cannot. You think if you want to go back, now you want to go back, it comes and go, they will leave you to a turn. There are bridges that they will cut that bridge. You fall inside the sea. Mad people. There is no road to return. There are people, we agreed with them, they died. This is things Nigeria don't know. That is to know how serious we are. We cannot turn back. They are waiting for us. Both young, both children, they killed for this struggle. All of them are there waiting. Turn back now and go. That's why I laugh at people who took oath that they will be loyal to the leadership of IPOB. They turn around. People that did not take oath, they told them, why you don't listen to IPOB? If they call IPOB leadership name, those under oath will call them names. They say, I'm not IPOB, I am IPOB, not under GOS. You are a fool. The IPOB we took oath said that I, Mazi Maduabuchi, will hereby, solemnly, and voluntarily swear to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. Did you understand? Not to any other, that's the oath. So when did you cancel the oath? Start doing otherwise. When did you cancel it? People must be wise. Do you understand? Thank you. One, let me repeat again before I go to the second topic. You kidnap a leader to subdue him, get information from him, then break him down to surrender. Isn't it? Did you achieve it from Nnamdi Kanu? No. Again is to break down the movement or the group the leader is leading. Did you not try it on IPOB?
Did you succeed? No. To break Nnamdi Kanu down, did you not try it? Did you succeed? No. Then why are you still keeping him when these things cannot be achieved? Because that is the only agenda you can only you have on him. Why you are keeping him? Because you are not keeping him to eat him is not food. When these things cannot be achieved, and upon that he have legally defeated you, what are you still waiting for? You cannot achieve it. We are here now. We don't have any other thing. The only thing we have is Nnamdi Kanu. We don't have coal. You took it. Our palm tree, we don't know what you are doing with it. You can be there. Somebody will just come and push a palm tree down. As if Biafra is here. After channeling, you can just come up and good to uncle. Right? Just like, unless monkey not choose on actually English structure there. Government are their way. You know the value of uncle. Do we have the crude oil? The answer is no. Do we have the gas? The answer is no. Do we have school? No. What do we have? Only Nnamdi Kanu. All these things are in Nnamdi Kanu. Both seaport is in Nnamdi Kanu. Both airport is in everything is in Nnamdi Kanu. So the solution is in Nnamdi Kanu. And the only Nnamdi Kanu is what we have. And they have no replacement. So that thing you plan cannot work because we are holding him, we are with him. We are with him. He's not a politician. We are not political party that we can decamp to another party. We don't decamp. Only infiltrators are the people who thought they can succeed. They told you, we are leaving IPOB, but we know that they are not IPOB to restore Biafra. Those that left. Right? Because there is always a fallout. Do you understand? There are always fallouts. Those that came to restore Biafra with IPOB, and those that registered in IPOB, and those that came to restore Biafra with IPOB, they remain there. Those that came to restore Biafra with IPOB, one way or the other, did not register with IPOB, but they are there. Whether life or death, they are there. Nnamdi Kanu loves them very well. They are hardcores. They didn't register, but they are in line, obeying IPOB instruction, fighting for IPOB. They fight more than you. Is it not the IPOB members that will fall out? Is it not them? So why can't you value those that are not IPOB family member under oath that remains with IPOB? In all their instruction, if you see them fighting infiltrators, you will think that. But do you know coordinators of IPOB? Fed. Coordinators. If coordinator can fall out through their emotion, and the people that have not been a single member cannot fall out, how do you value that person? I value that person more than the member. The person must be a great person. You ask yourself, who have been guiding that person on social media? The person have brain. Those people have brain. They guide themselves on social media. Radio Biafra guide them. They refuse to be distracted. They knew that everything have road. Everywhere have road where you follow. Every house have door where you follow. Thank you. We continue. So that is it. Nnamdi Kanu have secured another victory. Do you understand? We will continue to destroy Nigeria. By the time we finish this with them. Ono mani ndị anyị na-ekpegbu ugbu a na ya ka anyị na ha ga-eji aga na-eji anụ news mgbe Biafra ga-ala. Anyị na ha ga-agagharị onwe ndị sị na ha ka Nigeria mgbe ahụ dịka ịka kwute na ha Nigeria anyị na ha ga-bidozie court. Akwa ịghọtara? So ihe ndị a niile kwa nna awụ ha ụgwọ ndị ha ga-akwụcha anyị mgbe ahụ ha ga na-ayọ biko maka ị ga na-eme ihe ndị a na-ejisobe kọtọda anyị na-edewe ya. Anyị na ha ga-anwa n'egwe onye ọbụla sị na ọya ka wụ Nigeria mgbe ahụ na-eso ịsịkwa na ewu Nigeria anyị ga-achọ gị nwa individual kpụpụ gị na international court maka ihe committed against us. Onwe lara free. They should continue disobeying court order as if Biafra will not come. Anyị na gị ga-aja amụkwa na court. Thank you. We'll keep securing the victory. We don't care whether you obey. All we know is secure the victory. ka oju nkata anyị bụrụ na-egosi ụwa ha na-atụle ilelecha nka ilele. What Nnamdi Kanu want to do to them is mgbe ọbụla trouble ga-ebido ịkpọ mba ụwa nke ha si ga enyi ọkwe mana ọ gị na-achọ onye ọkwe mana ọnụ na-achọ onye ịma people amaghị anyị na-achị plan achị ndị atụrụ the lies ndị atụrụ Nigeria ji oyiri tụọ achị ha atụrụ ịnwe ahụ agba n'isi mbụ ma idoghị ndị anya achị Nigeria atụrụ the lies ịnwe ahụ agba ihe ndị ọcha ga-eme gị ihe ka ihe ha na-eme gị a gwara ha na ị na-achị ị na-adrag oyil ọkwa ihe a gwara ha na Ojukwu na-adrag oyil adị ma na enyetara ha oyil mgbe a na-alụ agha ewere ha alụ oyil tụọ achị ụtọ aka anya ndị ọcha na-emepe. Hey, they're looking for you. He want oil. He want compensation. That's how their eyes always. Omepe ndị aka ị chọrọ ịgbara egbe elu ajip na mobil gagodo ga-agba egbe ebe ha nọ. Ajip na mobil Texaco Izom Shell ka ị na-agba egbe n'Owerri. Ọ dị ha ka onwe ihe na-eme iwe egbe na mgbidi gba egbe na Nsụka ị ga-agba mmadụ na Abakaliki. Why na enwere oil company na-amị mmanụ mobil Shell AP Texaco Chevron ha nwa aka director na challenge na court. You don't even have sense. Onye mgbe iguku ewu na-eso o seke chavetre ewu esoro ya no ya kụzi igu gba na egbe ka ndị ala gị n'iyi iche na ya na-eklem ha ala gị n'iyi policy to make sure ihe a na-eme ihe ga-favor their country. You don't tamper with the resources ha nyere ngwa ọgụ ka e were gbuo Biafra. Ịma gị na imekwucha Nigeria ịla ndị a n'iyi ha esoro gị na ha eme new agreement ma ịma gị ị na-agba egbe na-aba agba egbe ebe a ọ gbasa Shell. Is it their business? Go and tamper with the oil ka US kwuo okwu ka ị n'okwu n'ọnụ US ọkwa ha gara inyo mmanụ ha na ọgbara ọkwa enuru olu ha ọkwa mmanụ ka a na-esekio maka mmanụ a ga-egbuchakwa unu niile ma ịmaghị egbu unu niile onwe ihe na-eme ịmaghị pata nke a n'oji ajụgbuo nwa n'ogu aha anyị na-eme. When time comes, they will rush to country. They will tell you, see, you are the people looking for their trouble. But have you not done this? Ota ha na dọtị aka ha ka na-enye anyị more people alike anyị. Can you secure more friends? Voluntary friends. The more Nigerian are adopted the matter, the more we are securing voluntary friends. Or what they meet, they will now see the intimidation, have their own interest. In your work, you can't have a neighbor. Or going to go now since 2021 age director, or you got a neighbor. In my hand, secure. So you look at table, you and a book. I hear you. Kochukuba, you and no group. Britain no issue bubble aga na-ekwu gị. Britain not there. Has an issue. They will stop it. Britain can throw mechanical weapon in Enugu and target on IPOB because you are at war. You cannot prove it. They will use the media to propagate it that you are killing your people. Now our nomination in I prefer Egypt. Explode na Kunu. All of you will die. If you are in war, they will lie against you. They will cover up the media. Ijiranya game in honor and zone with us. Happened that I saw the agidity. I have Zopland calls or 8 years in the two Buhari with the believe. Zopman, the wedding car, Okune Munoko, I will be married Hokuna Abuja. Now, on them at the guy to vote to Peter Beach, the Hanian on up, but I am not here, they secure. How they confused. How about the kind of in our way they would done? Kaiser Tuntia. Every time they are here, Baraka. If they are not being a million country say they recognize working. How they follow Iggy? Some determination needed did. They are not stopped yelling in it. In that people guys, they are not listening. Or that you were Hannah. Maintain the law, Hannah started. Hang in the now started, Hannah had report. Munon emetea, Kona emetea. That's why Nigeria both allegation on terrorists. Hang out to their record. Report on the night where I watch IPOB activities. When they study the report, I don't know terrorism. Each government I consult when I watch. they have ndị na watch anyị hapụ anyị ọ ya mere iweta aka ochi ka ịta aga na IPOB anyị egbupụ isi mba agwa nwanne anyị anyị ajụọ gị nwaanyị aka gị ji dị ka aka ndị ochi nwaanyị ji gaa tọnụ aka gị ka aka enemi ị maghị na anyị ga-egbupụ ya hey nakwa your brother leave your brother around agba gị are you foolish your brother report Nigeria nyere against us na international community egoro ya ịmapụ afụrụ ọgwụbe ya IPOB ọgwụbe ya the duty of IPOB ọkwa inye counter press release ị nọ na-akụ inyo iche na anyị na-alụ ọgwụ maka iri mmanụ self-determination the best freedom and the hardest one onye ji egbe wee kpaso iwe ya ọgbawa ọmadị ma ọ na-ewin ma ọ na-ewin no strategy just like onye gwụrụ ọdịshi ọ na-atị ka onye a na bread mgbe ọ ga-eyuzu strategy ọ ga-eyuzu ọnwa onye amị ọ na-aga taa obu ọdịshi the same thing with onye ji egbe fight carelessly ọ naghị enwe ndidi ọ daa iberibe o bido tiwe self-determination na dị careful ị ga-face something but when you totally if you are free you'll be totally freed friends niile nwere friends imekiri with ịrụsi ọrụ ike not friends imekiri na ayịyọ nna anyị tụna anyị ngwa ọgụ esi anyị nye gị ngwa ọgụ oke anyị ọwụ na ị nwere onwe gị anyị nwe plantain niile nọ n'obodo unu ikwekwara ndị nke asị because onye ọkụ na-agba ụlọ ya wụnụ ị ga-emekwa ala wee enemi gị ọ bịa ịwụnye ọkụ iche na mmiri ma na fuel na enemi gị na-awụnyekwu fuel ị chọrọ ka atụnye ọkụ n'ụlọ gị otu aka Nigeria bịara ka enyere ha aka merie Biafra Nigeria were oil dashie today ha na-aga eboro ya oil from that country ihe akụnụ chọrọ itinye anyị nna nyetena anyị air fighter nyetena anyị war fighter ha sịghị na ọha nwere ọta njere gị nyetena anyị war fighter ndị nke asị na ọha nwe alọ nyetena anyị war fighter ndị asị na ha nwe akamụ nye anyị war fighter otu aka ha ga-echi ha wechaa ihe niile unu nwere unu nwee freedom na aga enwe skuul ofu kọntrị nwee skuul nọ n'obodo unu ndị na-agba egbe mad people anyị emega apply self defense since nke unu wee bịa na-achọ ka IPOB na-ana nsoro gị ọ wee mee self defense ọnọgide ọ na moto bụ ije amụ gị kpọọ IPOB ka ha nye gị ọda ka eme otu isi adọji moto self defense ọnọgide o nwere onye a chọrọ igbu na-anaghị defend onwe ma ọ gba ọsọ gwa m onye na-ada anata excuse before defend onwe ma ọnwụ ihe mberede self defense dị natural law anyị agwala gị ihe asins ọ bụghị ma igbuo nwanne gị ị mara na self defense now we need to defend our anya defenses ara na agbaka ka we ma na ọ dị enemy declare war on us ị hụrụ ebe ha na complain maka army they cannot complain because hand of secret war here so they don't want to show the world onye ọbụla ala n'iyi here army ha ala n'iyi here ha naghị ekwu ya but ị nwere ike ma ha evuru iwe bịa one side but they should tell us what to do but ọ na-awụ ihe ọchịcha n'ime ụlọ ị naghị agba IPOB ka ha gwa gị gbuo ọchịcha ọ wụ self defense ka ị na-ede eme ị naghị akụgbu ọchịcha awe naghị akụgbu ya anyị na-agwa gị ha na-eme Chineke ebere m ebere ịmakwadị na anyị ma self determination ịmakwadị na court nọ n'ụzọ anyị ịmakwa na referendum nọ n'ụzọ anyị ịmakwadị na Biafra nke anyị na-eme enforce ịmakwa na ị ga-edecide n'aka gị that's why Nnamdi Kanu go and join IPOB decision anaghị agbaghị egbe ka ị join ya that is it we are telling federal government free Nnamdi Kanu. Then let us go to the second topic. Our people, so many people have forgotten the spirituality or something in IPOB struggle. So many people have forgotten it. This very struggle Nnamdi Kanu lead. Echefugo the spiritual aspect. Ndị mmadụ echefugo na ihe ahụ kingdom of God on earth. Na enweghị ike igbu nwanne gị gwa m na kingdom of God on earth. But the people ga na-agwa m, even if we kill and sit at home, we need Biafra. Who told you that Nnamdi Kanu is championing for anyhow Biafra? He said kingdom of God on earth. Chukwu Abiyama sent us. Let me see if I can get a video. Let me draw your attention because some of you, MAZI carnality much. Some of you believe you have forgotten that all type POB Shirute here. Name with a spirituality in it. And the rest of us saw 85% of here in the maybe would do spiritual. How come all of you which you but some Biafra, do your own. Do your own. This time one, do your own. Are we doing our Adanime do your own? And a man Dibu. I do your own. Ya in the no Nnamdi Kanu, Chineke for their kind name. When do your own. All do your own now confusion. We don't do your own. Go and do your own. This or that, we don't do. Have he done his own? He must attach it to Nnamdi Kanu. Let him go and do his own. Oh my no. Thank you. Na kinyo. Come go to ga cho here. Cho nke m get play na. Come back to me ma mu uche go ka de kwa. Ku uche go ka de kwa dia. Ndị confused regarding ekpere ma ha bịa program. Good morning, good morning. Good evening. All you are it's a full spirituality of struggle Nnamdi Kanu na champion. It's a full brain ga poor in a cousin. In a cousin, you know, muscle, Nnamdi Kanu on negotiate physical muscle. Chineke present Ricky, each a fully and a cousin, you channel where you can move Nigeria. More pretend, mad people.
Chineke like you to me, and we give every glory and adoration, every exaltation will come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world. That mankind may testify in time to come. There was a man that did it. That they have no strength of their own. They have no army. They have no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed. And everything they asked for came to pass. Now that was why this same generation, this IPOB shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There wasn't nothing that David ever asked for that you didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen. Because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men.
Thank you. I play it to draw your attention back. Matter na the struggle. Back and all the too spiritual. Why have you now decided to be in? That is, almost anything spiritual. Some of you, some of those people they deceived. You have removed that spirituality of our struggle. Everything Nnamdi Kanu do, this is our struggle in the hand of Chukwu Abiyama. In the hand of Chukwu Abiyama, not in the hand of man. We never boasted with anybody. Even the life of Nnamdi Kanu, he said Chukwu Abiyama is in charge of his life. But you were deceived with the gossip about his life. The DLS want to kill Nnamdi Kanu. They want to kill him. They want to. You were deceived. Hey, Biafra want to kill him. You were deceived. Nobody can kill him. He said, God, Chukwu Abiyama, is the only one. He said he's not afraid of anybody. If you remember these things, you will be in line. You will be online. You will be online, you will not fall out. But you were deceived with the material things. How can I not even worry much? After all, it happened in the time of the Israelites. After all, when Moses went to the mountain to even see God or to meet with it or to discuss with God, Small time, some of them will run out of patience. They told Aaron to allow them to make themselves their own gods. Do you know the funny thing there? That they did not start making themselves their own God. They needed an authority. They needed a go-ahead order from the rightful channel. They needed it. Why can't they start making themselves their own gods? No. They tried to persuade Aaron to give them order. Do you understand? Until Aaron gave them go-ahead order, they made themselves their own gods. Now it have happened. In the issue of Nnamdi Kanu, have people not made themselves their own gods? Some of them, can you see Nnamdi Kanu in their profile picture? No, they have put the picture of a Berima. Have they not made themselves their own gods? I am asking you. Have they not abandoned Nnamdi Kanu? And another side telling you, we are fighting for his release. So, the other people that made themselves their own gods with Aaron, are they not fighting for their success? So they don't have good intention. They thought that Moses have abandoned them and the God of Moses have abandoned them. So were they not right? I ask you. They were right now, according to you. Because you are claiming that you are right. You have forgotten how God had been leading us to this level. The same way Israelites forgot that there was a time snake started biting them. And none of them could be able to bring solution. But they complained to Moses. Moses complained to God. God gave them solution. How come you didn't wait for the same Moses? How come you run out of patience? You made yourself your own gods. And when we ask them, the earth is not doing it right, the same thing they said. Do you understand? But unfortunately to all of you, there is no Aaron in IPOB leadership that will give you go-ahead order to make your own gods, to make yourself your own gods. No. So what I love there is that you yourself, you just decided to make yourself your own god, to make your own gods, not to buy any order from any leader from IPOB. Do you see why we are free from your stupidity? Do you now understand? There is one thing our leader said. He said that what we do is not that we become known, popular, or get money. Nonsense. We are doing this because God in heaven, have determined that we should come and do this. Always God, always God, always God. Chukwu Abiyama. He never stopped. He never stopped. But all of you terrorists, hey, let us kill him. After all, if we keep pregnant woman and sit at home, it is for good. It is for Biafra. Kingdom of God on earth. Thank God you did not kill it under Nnamdi Kanu. You kill it outside. It is not needed. We are restoring the kingdom of God on earth. Biafra. Because of this very Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu always quote Yahweh Yeshua. That's why I argue people who say, Jesus is a fraud. He does not exist. But no problem, I don't argue you. But don't channel it to Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu never said he does not exist. So the Biafra restoration struggle Nnamdi Kanu is championing through IPOB never said he does not exist. But he said the name Jesus is not his real name. His name is Yahweh Yeshua. Now, that is to say, it is not forced to us, but to you, it may be forced. But do not bring the credit. You do not target on IPOB, because that is not what we believe. Our leader prays his prayer. He says, as Yahweh Yeshua always pray, our Father, is not my prayer, the prayer of Yahweh Yeshua. He said, I went to his place, their place, where that is where he was born. They told me his name. He did not say that there was nothing like such prophet. No. Do you understand? Say, Jesus is a fraud. Jesus is a fraud to Africa. Jesus, not to Nnamdi Kanu. What he said is that I will never worship a man born of woman. I go direct to my God. I don't follow anybody to God. Simple. But he said Yahweh Yeshua existed. He prays his prayer. So it's not fraud. It's not fraud. So if you are saying it is fraud, it is to you, not in us, in the struggle. Not in the struggle. Right? But the people that are presenting his gospel to us, they may be mispresenting it. But Nnamdi Kanu pick that one that match with what we are doing to show you that he existed. He even told you how he was. That he went there. They told him that such thing came. But look at his name. That's the argument there. That Nnamdi Kanu always present. And when you tell him that he's son of God, that you need to worship him, he will take you to Deuteronomy, where you cannot worship any other thing beside God. He will take you there. That's the end of the argument. You go your way. Is it Deuteronomy 20:20 or what? That's what, if our leader take you there, you are gone. The spirituality in our struggle, people have forgotten. Even the oath is too spiritual, they have forgotten. The same oath Nnamdi Kanu cried on Radio Biafra and prayed to God. He said, God showed me many people will die because of the oath. And people will run mad when Biafra comes. He said, I have tried to plead to Chukwu Abiyama to stop this thing from happening. He said it will happen. And I cried over our people, that people will perish. So many people, there will be madness in the land of Biafra. Now you forgot the spirituality. In our causing carnality. Now fighter jet. Now war fighter. Now we are doing it to Chineke mere. You forgot the spirituality. Is Rosendakoko? Is Rosendakoko? What is DOS doing? Nigerian government had to make what is DOS doing. Any information. No information about anything, any government. Biafra struggle under Nnamdi Kanu up gonna level here in nature. But level now, if Nigeria report against us in any government or to any government in the world, we will reply. We will put it on writing. Then at times, we will add it in press release. That's the level we are. This thing you are seeing in my powerful press release is like if you are in gun battle, it would have been bomb, missiles that we are throwing out. But in self-determination, it is missiles. But if we are in armed struggle, we'll be using normal chemical weapon or missile. Press release is more powerful than chemical weapon. But because you don't know what self-determination is all about, you say, what are you saying? We are tired of press release. As if, imagine a press release that different governments in the world will read. But a gun you shoot in Yemen, how many countries saw it? Now you see how daft you are. You see how daft you are. That your actions have never been promoted in a very good manner by any media. Your actions is always under condemnation. How can it be presented as an action for freedom fighting? But you see the actions of IPOB, it is presented And we are always proud to put it on writing and submit to the government of any country we choose to, because we are on the right side. We can never write, we keep pregnant woman and submit to any country. No. Is it presentable? The answer is no. Then why do you try to claim you can be pro, you can come on social media and say, even if pregnant woman is killed? Why did you not write it on a letter and submit it to UN and said, during our fake government sponsored sit at home, championed by someone ever, we keep pregnant woman. So because of it, we want you to free Biafra. Why did you not present it? Because you know it is unpresentable. You know that all the crimes on Monday committed in the name of sit at home, you have never written it down and submitted to any country in the world and say this is what we achieved on Mondays. You know it is unpresentable. And there was no media that have ever promoted it. It is unpresentable and can never be recorded in freedom fighting. Rather, it will be written on the criminal activities in any record of the world. Then how do you call it freedom fighting? It will not be written. But the activities of IPOB is written. Our protests are there. These are, that is self-determination proceedings. And we follow it. Can somebody present Monday sit at home to any government in the world and say, we want you to free Nnamdi Kanu because of Monday sit at home? We have heard it for 2 years. Can you? You cannot argue me. You will not. You just come here and make comment. You are a fool. You are an enemy. So you don't want our leader to be free. Respond to the question. Can you present it? What are you presenting? Court order. Obey court order. It was achieved when you were abusing us, when you were calling us names. The political solution. What are you going to court to do? What are you going? Don't go to court. If they don't give you 3 in your precious court, we keep going. We secure it. You turn about after killing us. You come back and say, since the court have freed him, what is DOS doing? Something you condemned. Why are you coming back to it? Because hypocrisy have run the brain of all of you. Do you understand? Thank you. No, Nigerian government have taken it by themselves. They took the job. Police are in the job. Everybody is fully in the job now. But if I cannot do it, they are in a haste. All of them in a haste. Everybody is in a haste because Udoku will be free. Everybody in a haste. They are doing it very fast. So, can you understand the game? Thank you. We continue. They are crying. Ọ kwado eziokwu director kwuru ihe na ndị ụwa ga-asị kedu otu ndị a si mee ihe a na ha enwekwa na egbe na enwekwa ngwa ọgụ n'ọkwa ngwa ọgụ ha naanị wee eziokwu naanị betụ ndị nke ọzọ bịara na-agwa anyị nwere one fighter, we declare no fight zone, we declare no siren, we declare no this. Ụmụ anụ mpama akụkọ na egwu. Spirituality in our struggle. Unu amaghị ya, unu apụgo, unu na-akọzi inyo. Ndị bịara inwe miracle na chọọchị. Unu oche njibeghị chọọchị. Ndị bịara ka ha bịa chọọchị, ha laruo ka shọpụ ha ju. Na-enweghị ahịa ọ gara, ga-abụ ahịa. Ịgacha ha chọọchị, laruo shọpụ ga-eju. Ọkwa ya? That's why you change the church. Ahụ na-arịa gị gaghị go ọgwụ, ị gaa chọọchị, si na ị gaa chọọchị agwọ gị, ahụ ga-ala gị. You change the church. Awota akụrụ nọkwa na IPOB. Unu chere anyị na-abịa izu ohi, ga-ebe ya hụ na ya na-ezu ohi, iwe pụọ. Ozugbo ị hụrụ ndị na-eti mkpu ohi, ezi yes, I am IPOB, but not under DOS. God will punish you. Nnamdi Kanu said they will say they are IPOB, but they are not. All of you claim, hey, we are IPOB, but not under DOS. Listen to yourself. Listen. When IPOB, the also. Just listen.
This is indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB. under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination all over the world. There is only one indigenous people of Biafra. We are aware now. They want to establish fake groups. They want to deceive you. They want to cheat you. Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you must understand they are not one of us.
Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you may understand they are not one of us. Now we are IPOB, we are IPOB, autopilot. I'm IPOB, not under DOS. Ejidegi, mgbaga ejidegi, ị ga-agwa nwunye gị ya ga-abụ ya lawyer IPOB. Ị kara ị ga-akpọ lawyer ndị nke ahụ nọ under DOS anụ mpama. Ụnụ dị 1000+ n'ime nga. Onweghị na-ajụ ese. Ị nweghị otu, ị nweghị group, ị nweghị unit, ị nweghị zone na-achọkata weta nri wetara gị. But ọwụ na IPOB enwere unit, enwere zone, enwere ebe belongụrụ. Ma afọzie steeti godo ịbịa, unit gị godo ga na-achọgagodo nwunye gị ha na-enye ha nri. Onwe ihe ha nwetara ha enyegodo ya before legal team na-eme ihe. But after we are doing something, our leader will be free. A mapu anụ mpama. Ndị chọrọ miracle. Miracle. The spirituality in the struggle cannot be removed. For Nnamdi Kanu to undergo torture in DSS and succeed, there is spirituality there. For Nnamdi Kanu to be in DSS, he never changed, his brain remains intact. You know how powerful, how spiritual the struggle is. Do you think they have not taken him to their native doctors, his name? Do you think they have not come and do invocation in DSS? Do you think they have not done anything? But all of you, based in the lies that infiltrators are lying to you, you have forgotten the spirituality in the struggle. You have even forgotten how we were gathered through Radio Biafra. Can such happen without the handwork of God? You have forgotten the involvement of our Creator in this very battle. You have forgotten that God also sent us outside Nigeria to occupy and take position fully before now, so that we can be protesting and showing and presenting our complaints to different countries in the world, which, had we all been in Biafra land, we cannot be traveling to those countries. Nigeria, maybe we can not all get the tickets. Even when we are returning, they may arrest many in airport. Now we see why our God is fully involved. Though we went out in the name of suffering, but today we have seen that it was projected by our God. Because Ojukwu lacked these things. Had he have multiple Biafrans like this, different parts of the world, then it would have been easier to present our matters. The lies of the BBC wouldn't have been successful like that. Even Bruce Merlock wouldn't have burned himself. He would have at least lead one protest, because Biafrans are much now in that US more than before. Maybe he would have led our people in protest. He wouldn't have set himself ablaze. These are weak points of Ojukwu, and our God discovered it. He now allowed Nigeria to be torturing us so that we can move and occupy those places. And today we are there. When we are protesting, Nigeria is always angry. That's why they only channel their strength here in Biafra land. Though they are writing petitions against us in abroad, but not easy. These are the works of God. Radio Biafra have never been destroyed. These are the works of God. Some of you have gone to carnality. Much. People have driven you away. You have forgotten the spirituality in the struggle of IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. All of you, you now believe in lies. You follow people that does not believe in God of Nnamdi Kanu. They never believe. They believe in lies, propaganda lies. We bought a fighter. They will go and get video of army killed by Boko Haram in the north. They will post it. They will tell you it was our men. This is to instigate trouble. Tell me a country you will send video of their army killed and they will leave you. These things were planned by the British. It was planned by the British. But you see how professional ESN are. Every time you see their video, you always see cows, Fulani cows. How many times have you seen Fulani killed? There. Now you know how professional to post video of army killed. And Nigeria, no. Nigerian government, had it been that they are the people that and say post it. Post it so that they will say that. But you never call another group. This is on the in a bar up to 12 POP. You do IPOB. You cannot be outside IPOB. No, you must follow IPOB guidelines. Forget government propaganda. You must follow IPOB guidelines. To secure Biafra land, you follow IPOB guidelines. You will see how it is working. Because there is a divine hand there. It is not our power, it is not our strength. Now let me ask you. This is to confirm to you how spiritual the struggle for IPOB, struggle for Biafra restoration, championed by IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu is. I want to give you one example now. Are you aware that IPOB planned, organized, and announced Monday sit-at-home? Are you aware? Yes. IPOB planned it, announced it. Now, are you aware that IPOB allowed one to hold on the 8th of August 2021? Are you aware? Yes. They allowed one to hold before they suspended the 16th. Do you know that it was that the spirituality in the struggle of IPOB, of Biafra restoration, championed by IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu, is the reason why people took the Monday sit-at-home? Now I ask you, did the autopilot not call for Tuesday sit-at-home? Was it established? There is no spirituality on that one. Now you know. Even when they come up with the gun, there was there sit-at-home? No. But IPOB will announce it, it will be carried on. Now, 30th May 2023. Did you understand? That's when Nigeria government was confused because Simon was lying to them. I'm in charge. I'm in charge. When they announced the 30th May sit-at-home, it was carried on. No government propaganda that IPOB, ESM born anything because they know that hence IPOB call for it. There is nothing like enforcement. Now I ask you, did Eberiman, his criminal gang, not campaign for Friday sit-at-home? Did Eberiman, his criminal gang, not campaign for Sunday sit-at-home? Did Eberiman, his criminal gang, not campaign for Tuesday sit-at-home? Did anyone hold? What are they holding? Monday sit-at-home that came from IPOB. We campaigned it. Our people buy the idea, but we suspended it through the order from Nnamdi Kanu. Since then, have Simon and his Eberiman gang ever established a day for sit-at-home outside Monday? Have they? There is no spirituality in what they do. They cannot initiate anything. It will happen. This thing we do here is not that we have power. We do it because our God is involved. Nnamdi Kanu said, as far as it is announced on Radio Biafra, it will be approved in heaven. Heaven have approved it. Now you know. Now you know. Now you know. I'm can talk at brain, you know. I woke up more keen, I woke up cannot kill him, and I'm going to Nnamdi Kanu. Up on what key name. Each of you high quickly. Each of you go him more than a struggler. In nature, in essence, in the natural gas. Nine a gun go. Nine I hate Rakaina body. Every that talk like no Chiani. No Chiani always present our God to us. You have forgotten who miracle who chose. Une miracle who chose, une chef go back in your brand. Une chef go. mgbe o nyere anyị mmiri anyị aṅụọ. Unu echefugo mgbe agwọ na-ata. Onwekwa onye weta solution mgbe agwọ na-ata anyị. Ọkwa Moses ka ebere akwa ya besara Chukwu. Chukwu agwa ha bụ agwa ha ga n'elu oshi. IPOB mechakwara ihe ndị a. Ugbu a unu echefugo involvement of our God in the struggle. Unu na-agwaza ya ebe unu gwuru ngwa. Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB never boasted with ammunition. We never boasted of anything. We boast of our God. Both when in the presence of intimidation, both in presence of anything, we always trust in our God, and He has been successfully leading us. And our leader told us that as we proceed, that God in heaven, presides over every of our proceedings. Are you not witnessing it? And I'm going there. You want lies? Let me, I want you to listen. Come take address if you want lie. Each question, I want to give you address. Take direct. If you don't know road for question, I will direct you now.
If you want lies, every year we're slaves. Every blessed year. If you want the truth, you come here. Radio Biafra IPOB. They are the one that can save you, nobody else. If you like, we can close down Radio Biafra for a year or two. We can disband IPOB family meetings for a year or two. And when you hear them,
nothing.
They will go to paper, give them 5,000 naira. They do nonsense. Biafra is coming by Tuesday morning. It's coming by Wednesday evening. Oh, can't you see Ban Ki-moon? I have gone to see Kofi Annan. I was at Obama's wedding. I was at Obama's inauguration. I was at Obama's in-laws funeral. Oh, Puasi.
Biafra will come in 150 days. There will be no election. There is no fly zone. There is no election campaign. You will wake in the Biafra in Nigeria. You will sleep in Nigeria. Wake. Akukolegu. Iga gechoku direct bena akinyo. Ichoku achi isheba po. Isheba po. Yeah, he was Rike Gwatarani. I've met with Ban Ki-moon. Today, yes, Kofi Annan will sign Biafra. I've spoken with Clinton. Clinton said that Hillary Clinton will be issuing Biafra certificate. I've met with George Bush. George Bush said that I should meet with the W. Bush. W. Bush will be giving us Biafra license. Mad people everywhere. It's not Habiarike. It's not Habiarike here. Do you understand the spirituality of Radio Biafra Nani that people hear and they come to? No bribe, no nothing. Amamihe director Nani, Amamihe Nnamdi Kanu Nani. Ozuru di Amamihe Onya, Ozuru imepeganya. Oto IPOB shala njema. Ozuru gị mepega anya. Ozuru gị ana-egbu achara na-eto IPOB. Ana-egbu achara na-eto IPOB. Ozuru imepega anya ka ị mara how spiritual the struggle is. Ihe nọ akụkọ. Akroshi ebe, akroshi ebe a. Ichere anyị bịara ime show. Ihe awụkwa fim na ata. Ọkwa ịgbajọ ya ọ na-alago. Ịgbajọ ya ọ na-alago a na-adịkị afọ. A na-adịkị afọ. Upper self-determination. Ọwụkwa arm struggle. Ndị arm struggle na dem ekwe mistake. Gakwa join Ukraine. Arm struggle anaghị enwe ndidi. Ha na-ewe iwe ọkụ maka o ji egbe. Ọ na-adị ya ka ọ gbagwara onye ahụ ọgwụ ebie. Esettle all the matter. Ma na ọ ka na-ebido ebido. But self-determination neediri ndidi. Ma ị nweghị ya ịpụọ n'akụkụ. O meghị ka ahụ asị na iwe ụsago. Inye onwe gị ohere maka inibiri perseverance. Ihe anyị na-ahụ karịrị. Ihe anyị ga-ahụ n'ụzọ karịrị. Anyị ga-ahụ detention, illegal one. Anyị ga-ahụ killings of our own. Anyị ga-agakwa court. Disobey court order. Anyị macha ihe ndị a na ọ nọ na central. Ka ihe ha ji mee ya. Maka na iji ya egbe. Ha ma na ijide egbe na ị ga-gị na ha agwa ya. Ọ bụ na iji egbe, we cannot come in with a sit at home. Ọ bụ ha gwa anyị na protest. The next protest anyị ejiri egbe pụta. But we initiated sit at home because we don't have gun. We don't have gun. So how come? Now this is surprising. This is how Ebe ha direct out sit at home. sit at home will whip on the back. We initiated it because we don't have gun. How na we ban a na protest. Get one in the sit at home for. How we put a protest today? How come Simon and his gang, as cowardice as they are, they can never confront the government with their gun? How good each other, but them have grown up. How can I sit at home? Sit at home, whip on the back. Unu jebe chonu ndi rogawa. Sit at home, I will whip on ndi jebe. Sit at home, civility. All civility, and we believe. Or we only jebe, and civility. Ndi ami ane civility. Ndi ami ane deep civil servant in a protest. Imagine not protesting, huh? A man has at home protest. It's a civil protest. If you have gun, there is no civility. There is no civility. No civility with the gun. No civility with civil disobedience. Oga, you declare armed struggle. There is no civility with weapon. Now leave him now, he come for sit at home. Suppose someone ever sit at home, he have gun. IPOB initiated sit at home because we don't have gun. They keep killing us in peaceful protest. Our leader say, okay, let us go with sit at home. Sit at home, I will give you only jebe. Sit at home, I will give you only jebe. Me na ni me. I want to know I'm strong, you cannot see me here. I'm getting them with them here. Brokers I na we onye ji egbe. Gagba ekperi ma ya ha na eme. Owe onye no am struggle. Ana no am struggle n'obodo oyibo. Iba ha na am na alọta. Mad people. Ụfọdụ nọ Lagos a man struggle. No na shop ya. Na we carry gun. Ogo washi. Mokoko ntem onye ọbụla nọ here mgbe ahụ. Onye ọbụla was here maka na alọ. Everybody nọ here. Hey, I said to go. No, I'm struggle na Facebook. I'm struggle na. Here was civility. Ever was civility. Ever self-determination. Ever na broadcast. I will for your jebe. Onye jebe na bia once in a while. Once in a while. To address his people. O tojuku na siem. Ono to ya me address. Gwa he bo ogun eru. Not every time I know not drag him social media. I go back na haje am struggle. Already confused. Do you understand? Ana ma akwa bogi ke ni hu a me na anu ihe. Mechaga analysis. I ga na mata ge nshi. Ina akpanchi ya de kam ndị mmadụ ga anu mkpu gị me we deal with you. Some of them are confused. For the earphone, come what happened. Mad people. Where put earphone can walk in there? Come on, that you believe. Come on, that you believe. Man, IPOB of two family. Anompa. So it's IPOB Ghana being on within the Mepon with one family. Madareta Pota Kuna Radio Biafra IPOB. We think I hate in Bahama earthquake Egypt. So it's a game upon one family. Only one na compound to change their son name. Upon meeting family or Gabia. Got change his son name. So the rest of that IPOB guys say one family be no. Chile ka akpọ ọkụ ụmụ anụ mpama amaghị iche na onweghị gị na director ejika outside. He leaves IPOB. All the charges against him, IPOB is involved. No other group. If you abandon him, that's your business. It's not his business. We remain here. 2014, Nnamdi Kanu went to Enugu for 30th May. Do you know where? Ugudenso. Holy Mountain, Enugu. Spirituality in our struggle. The letter Mane go question. The next one, Abba. Another mere namanye. Are you aware? He told you about Arochukwu. He told you about Teri. He told you everything. His charlatans. Oga, when you hear about Biafra, they cannot answer. People that cannot stand me. Come here, director Nagasam. Come here, Gajia Nagasam. In my spiritual, in my again, I saw 95% of the struggle, 85% the spiritual. But don't just never need on. If I need on. If I need claiming. If I need woman. Government I gave because government did give woman. Let China someone post video of army killed. Let him post it. Even if Nigerian army know that it happened in Brunei or it happened in Kaduna, let him post it now. If you not hear it on Vanguard, that IPOB killed Nigerian army. But you saw a Berima. Federal government, DSS, they gave him video of Nigerian army killed in the north by Boko Haram. He posted it. He said, Woto. Our men, tell me a country that you can publish video of their army telling them you killed them and they will leave you. Tell me, did you hear a comment from Nigerian Chief of Army Staff? They knew it happened in north. They are the people that gave Simon Ebrima that video. They knew it did not happen in our land. They gave him to deceive you. And you think if any IPOB leadership member posts such video that we are not gone, they will declare state of emergency. It will appear, it will come up in all news papers. That IPOB, the video will come, but Ebrima posted it. Which country can you get? Which country? Which country can you get? How about it? That's why he deceived them. He deceived them. He said, Biafra Liberation Army. Assemble army now. Just assemble one battalion of army. Assemble them like Nnamdi Kanu assembled ESN. That is not even army. Security outfit. Assemble army and see what you see what Nigeria will do to you. That's why they told you to deceive. Just announce. Biafra Liberation Army. Do you know what it is to present army? Only ESN, security outfit that we launch and send in the bush. Nigeria started deploying army. Since then, since 2020. And you post video of army killed. You think you will sleep? Only one army. You will not go free. Now our people can count their teeth with their tongue and know where we are heading to. We continue. I will not go far on the program. I just come to treat these very two topics and to inform our people that we must remain on the line. We must remain on the line because if enemy drives you out of the line, it will not affect IPOB. It will be on your regret. There is nothing our leader have not explained on Radio Biafra. And there is nothing we can see now that is new to us. Rather, you may double the government may double their wickedness or effort. Not that we don't have idea of such thing, but they doubled it. The same thing we will double our thinking. The same way we will increase our understanding, because what happened from 2015 to 2017, Nigerian government saw it as mistake. So this second one, they committed extraordinary rendition. They doubled everything. They are doing it as if they are correcting their mistake before. But they have failed totally. Because we never danced in their tune. Had we danced in their tune, Nnamdi Kanu will not defeat them. But we refuse to dance in their tune. And that is what we are telling our people, that IPOB operates under guideline. Under one guideline, one central command. Let us hear it before I close, please. That's the last topic, the last word there. Let us know how IPOB operate, please.
This is indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination all over the world. I am the abroad, there is only one indigenous people of Biafra.
Somebody say no sound. I need confirmation. No sound. I want to play this voice of our leader. Somebody say no sound. Please confirm to me. Am I coming out clear? Is it coming out? Okay, it's clear. Okay. Let me play it again. My argument.
This is indigenous people of Biafra. We are IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, under one coordination all over the world. I am the abroad, there is only one indigenous people of Biafra. We are aware now. They want to establish fake groups. They want to deceive you. They want to cheat you. Some idiots may answer IPOB, but you must understand they're not one of us. It is the same thing as Boko Haram wearing police and army uniform to go and kill people. These people are not part of us and can never ever be. How will people say the products of APC? These are evil men and little boys.
According to here, director, products of APC, evil men and little boys, product of APC. They will claim the IPOB, but they are not. The same thing with Boko Haram. Right? Thank you. Thank you. No, he's not autopilot, please. He is one of us, just that maybe his network shifted. Right? Thank you, Mochineke. We appreciate your time. We also appreciate your data spent. You know, like we used to tell Nigerian government, let me just say that we want to divert or convert, yes, to convert our data money to weapon. Do you think we will not achieve something? So they don't know that we have different strategies. Do you know how much we spent on data? And do you think we cannot contribute it for bullets when time comes? Thank you. Do you understand? People are trying every time you see them online. Not easy. This is to tell you that if it is in the battlefield, they will even be begging to be sent to war. These are honorable men and women of Biafra, lovers of freedom, knowing their duty posts. They are always there. Our leader gave us microphone and pick and paper. And that is what we are holding. We will continue with this very legitimate and legal weapon that is in line with our self-determination approach in propagating this very gospel for Biafra restoration. We must continue to hold on legalities. Let our enemies continue with their illegalities, disobedient to court orders, extrajudicial killings, illegal detention, so many other crimes against the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB by the Nigerian government. We will continue to sustain it under the guise
of our God, under the protection of our God, under the provisions of our God, we will continue to stand against their evil until they are all down. All our enemies must fall down because our God is in charge. He is championing this. We will continue on this very way, and our God will continue to give us victory. We thank him today for the victory in court. We are also thanking him for the expected victory of that is the most needed victory, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and this thing will happen soonest. From you, Chukwu Abiyama, as you did it in the court, destroying them, this very final release, because the legal release has been given from you, and this very practical release will also come from thee. Narekele narotuto nihi nebuchi. N'aha gị, chi ukwu okike, abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. He said, thank you. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi, and from here, our homeland radio Biafra. It is good evening. Thank you. Okay. You're welcome. Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon to some of you according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast right here from our homeland radio Biafra, here in Biafra land, where I am broadcasting from. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. I am a homeland broadcaster under IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is always a winner. It doesn't matter the intimidation. He is always a winner. Nobody can defeat Nnamdi Kanu. From 2015, they have been taking him to court. Till today, they have never judged him. They have never secured a single victory over him. Court kept discharging Nnamdi Kanu from 2015. Is the leader of IPOB. We are always winner. Nigeria have been killing IPOB since 2015 till today. Did they win us? The answer is no. Did we pick up arms? The answer is no. But are we not still here? Nobody can defeat us. Nobody can defeat Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody. We are here. And Nigeria must be destroyed. Let us pray. Nani pray, nani ekele. Nara ekele nara otuto nara ọjịja mma nara mbuli elu nara ichi isi bụ chi ị na-adịru ebi ebi ị naghị agbanwe ihe i kwere anyị na nkwa site n'ọnụ Nnamdi Kanu ị na-emezukwana ya. Ọ gwakwara anyị ọzọ na as we proceed that you Chukwu Okike Abịama in heavens preside over every of our proceedings, and you have been showing it to us. Anyị na-ekele gị, anyị na-aja gị mma, anyị na-asọpụrụ gị. Imeela ezi udo, imeela eze mmeri, imeela Chineke IPOB, imeela Chineke Nnamdi Kanu, imeela Chineke Ojukwu, imeela Chineke Biafra, imeela Chineke ndị agha Ojukwu, imeela Chineke ndị Biafra nọ all over the world. Nara ekele, nara otuto, nara ọjịja mma n'isi Nnamdi Kanu, nara ọjịja mma n'isi lawyers anyị na lawyers Nnamdi Kanu, nara ọjịja mma maka na ịbụ chi n'aha gị, chi ukwu okike, abịa amara pụrụ ime ihe niile. We have prayed. He said, He said, thank you. We move. As simple as that. I think before we go to the second topic, we need to touch the first there, that is another victory for Nnamdi Kanu. If we hit it, we will now go to the main topic. We need to hit it, and it is a breaking news. Let me read from here. Just ruling, court update. The ruling of the Federal High Court, Abuja, 20th July 2023, as ruled by Justice Bintanyako. Citizen Nnamdi Kanu must be granted access to medical practitioner of his choice, as ruled by Federal High Court, Abuja. That his personal medical practitioners must be present whenever any surgical procedure is carried out on him outside stroke inside the DSS confinement. Do you understand? We continue. Facebook allow people now. That every medical procedure carried out on IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be recorded in Anukwea. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be handed over all his medical reports as it is his legal right. DSS in Ane. All those words you have been lying. Hey, I have the we are giving a report. We are doing. You get with them. DSS, you bring them. Kayem kadot yalele ihe inako. Okay. That the order by the Federal High Court, Abuja, is totally different from that of Omaha High Court. Hence, preliminary objection filed by the federal government struck out. Did you understand? It was struck out. Mind you, all these orders and judgments were given to compel a public agency, which is DSS, to carry out with immediate effect as ordered by the court of jurisdiction, which it has previously refused to obey.